Welcome to the Flicks Picks and the Nitpicks. I am your humble host, Nove718. Man, DC fandom weekend has been dope thus far. A lot of things that came out, a lot of new trailers that we were able to see and enjoy, and this one is going to be a review on the Batman trailer. Finally, the Robert Pattinson, or Battinson as it were, trailer. Now, I'm looking forward to it. Not that much so because I felt like we only got the appetizer of what Ben Affleck was going to bring to the table in terms of a Batman. So this heel toe pivot to this one for me, and this is for me, I'm not gonna say it's jarring, but it's just I'm not as excited because it took me to a certain level to get excited for the Batman with Ben Affleck, because at first I was like, I would have never chose Ben Affleck till I seen the pictures released. Then I seen BVS, and then it was like I was gearing up so much for Justice League, and I was disappointed in his portrayal in the theatrical release of Justice League. And I'm not gonna lie, I was entertained by the movie, but I was vastly disappointed because I had a feeling this was the movie that I was supposed to get, or rather we were supposed to get. Something just felt, I was following the movie. This is where we went with it, and this is what you gave us. Something was off with it. And then, we're at the release, the Snyder Cut. If you watch my shows to the end, I've been a vast supporter from the very beginning. So when they recast it and got us Robert Pattinson, like I said, I'm into comic book movies, so I'm excited as far as that can go. But in terms of this interpretation, I wasn't that excited. I didn't garner more interest, so I realized Matt Reeves did let me in. That I started to get interested more in the film because the only credits he had was the Apes movies, and I only seen one of his Apes movies, and he only did two of Planet of the Apes, and I really liked the first one, but he didn't do that one. The second one I really liked too, but it only really had one movie that I really knew to go off from. So if you ever really pay attention to me, I'm not one of those dudes that if you give me a great movie, I automatically think that you should be doing like beloved properties just out the gate. Not particularly. That's not really how I normally move. I want to see at least around 2, 3 that I know that you can handle these type of films and that you have an interesting perspective enough that it would interest me to go spend money to go see it at the theaters. So, I'm just, so outside of it being just a Batman movie, I'm excited as far as that goes. I'm not nerdy about what he's doing with it. I thought the muscle car was an interest. When people was all excited about how amazing it was, I was like, was just muscle car with a bunch of lights on the back. Don't get me far. From what I understand this movie to be, like his very early, maybe his first year in working, it's very practical, put to pieces type of Batman. He's putting things to pieces, and in that respect I find interest in. But we already did the Batman Begins, even though it was about it's about over 10 years ago. Still, Ben Affleck's Batman was a more interesting Batman, a well-seasoned Batman that had been there and did that, and that was something we have not seen. And I felt like that we've got cheated out of that a little bit. I would have liked to have seen one Ben Affleck Batman movie, so at least we could feel like we gotten to know this incarnation of him. But needless to say, I don't want to judge Robert Pattinson's against it. It just to explain to you guys my excitement level thus far. And after all the releases that he did do with what was it? The releases that they did with in terms of where the Robert Pattinson Batman was going. Again, I liked what I seen for what I understand the movie to be, but I'm not exactly excited because I was so invested in the Man of Steel and that whole universe, Wonder Woman. I was interested in that Batman out of that world. And like I said, but I'm interested in Batman and whatever new world that they're deciding to create. So if I'm seeing how the Penguin's gonna look, which is like a regular dude, if you ask me, overweight dude, it's just I'm getting an understanding that he's kind of going more the Nolan route with it, which is cool with me. You know, I love the trilogy. I'm not gonna lie, the third one was the worst one, but that doesn't mean it was a bad film. It was a good film, but it wasn't the best one in that trilogy. But at the same time, I'm always interested in new trilogies and new stories and this, that, and the other. I mean, these characters been around for a lot of years, and I'm not gonna badmouth or berate it just because I'm not as excited about it as I am about other things in the DCEU. But that being said, it's about time that we just get into it. It's DC Fandom Weekend. I am getting a lot of things together and working on the channel. I wanted to release some stuff this weekend. I still got a lot to do today in production, so hopefully we can get all of these out today before Monday. But between the next 2 to 3 days, we'll do a lot of DC Fandom reviews. Matter of fact, we're going to make it all throughout this week at the channel. So that being said, sit back and kick it with me, and we're going to enjoy what we got to see out of DC Fandom. And let's get into the trailer review for Robert Pattinson's The Batman, or Matt Reeves' The Batman. But I look forward to it. Don't get me wrong. I do look forward to seeing what we see. Okay. It's 2 minutes, man. You gotta come with it.
Your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge,
Who?
top has sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped
Haven't a clue.
all become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
Okay.
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
Okay.
I'm vengeance. Whoa! This guy's crazy!
Okay.
You're part of this too.
How am I part of this?
You'll see.
He did what I was hoping people would do. I like this a lot. He did exactly what I was hoping people would do. Leave the black around his eyes. Stop making it disappear. Make him practical. I do that so you only see my eyes. So when I take it off, I always, oh my gosh, I always was gonna, you understand how much I respect that. Yo, like, I've had a concept for something like that before, but just leave the black on his eyes like it's part of what he does to get into his suit. It is what it is. You don't have to take it away when he takes the mask off, and use it as part of him. And they did it. Boom. Oh man, I have a character like that. I had a concept for, like, yo, leave it on his face like it's part of, like, grease paint. Yo, that's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I really do. So I'm gonna keep it a Billy with you guys. This is I'm interested in this a whole lot. The trailer just shows what I was looking for. It's like it's going the 7 route with the Riddler, and I think that's the best approach to make an adult version of this type of Batman. Is dark. They're keeping the right aesthetic, and if they're going to uphold the detective aspect of him, this could be something special onto its own. And I could see why in this world you do not want to be dealing with a whole DCEU. This is you want this film to be about Batman, all in Batman's world. I like what I see. I really do. It's all about the actual film and the next trailers that they provide, but I really think this you got me. I'm glad I did such a beginning, preface it for where I was with the Batman. Now you see me buying into this world. Battinson was never something I was interested in. Wasn't. And I wasn't trying to knock him. I would have been, he looked like he could have been a Joker. And that's an interesting approach. I really like what I see so far. So we're going to check this out one more again. But I'm really liking where we're going with this. So let's check this out one more time. Cue this up and go.
From your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge,
Who?
Topper sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped
Haven't a clue.
all become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
Suit looks much better in the film.
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance. Whoa! This guy's crazy! You're part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
I'm really liking the grease over the eyes, leaving it on there. This is dope. And it looked like I know Robinson Pattinson said they're gonna play with the mentality of Batman as well, like in terms of his psychology, and that's a good way to go too, because his duality is he's almost the villain, but he's the villain to the villains, and that's the direction you want to go. I really like what I see so far. I'm very interested in what they've got coming up. So, yeah, man, I look forward to seeing where this is going to go down the line. So, as always, man, how you guys enjoying DC fandom? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you felt about the Batman trailer. I mean, like I said, if you listen to my preface, I was not excited about it. This has done it. The trailer did exactly what a trailer's supposed to do. Set the mood, set the tone, and let people want to know more about this character, this Batman, this film, and this world, and I am interested. I'm not losing my shit over it, but this has garnered the excitement that they needed to get from me. I needed to see something to make me go into it, and this works for me. This works for me. Leave it in the comments below your thoughts and share it with us, and hopefully we can chop it up down below, man. As always, like, share, subscribe. See you next time, and as always, I'll have a better outro. Chill.
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the
really gotta admit, this is what a trailer's supposed to do. It took me from unexcitement to beyond just interest. I'm actually, I can say, I'm not losing my mind over it, but it's building excitement for me right now. I'm starting to build it right now, and I really like where it's going. And I see what Matt Reeves so far is trying to focus on. And if that's where he's going, I'm in for this shit. I'm in for it. Yeah.
You're a part of this too. How am I part of this? You'll see.